you can think about building a strong foundation, and then you scale up from there.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
How would you like to make your first million? And today we have joining from United States, Rod, which is an expert in AV, and he have an amazing product. That Rod, tell us, in your opinion, what are the 5 steps that entrepreneurs should be doing in order to make the first million?
Yeah, you know what? That's such a great loaded question, and it's hard to narrow down to five. But let me tell you, after thinking about this, I think the first and foremost is really having and concentrating on a true vision and purpose. You see, because you want to start with something that you could actually have and find out that you're trying to solve a problem. And you really want to go and make sure that you define clearly what is that real vision and mission that you have in order to help your venture move forward. And it will help obviously also guide you in your decision making. And really, it'll inspire your team if you really have that sense of purpose with your vision. The second thing is I would concentrate on is strategically planning and being able to come up with a sound business plan to outline your goals and then your target market, maybe doing an early competitive analysis. And then, of course, you want to do some financial projections to make sure that you're planning ahead in order to go and say that, yeah, I'm going to go and really do well in this business that I'm doing. And to hit that million, um, with taking in that strategic planning, you also want to also make sure that it's simple, and then you think that it's valuable, because when you put those two together with strategic planning, I think it'll all come into play at that point. The next one is what my business partner Jim and I we call continuous learning and adaptation. So that's three. Being able to really understand how to test and retest and then improve upon it. There's also a thing out there, out in the internet and in a lot of, I'm sure, business kind of articles and videos that talk about fail fast, fail often, and fail forward. And this is that continuous learning and adaptation that we're talking about. Fourth, I think that one of the big things is to also build a strong network, because you can't really do it alone if you also don't have your, as I always say, flexing your network. So cultivating good relationships with your mentors and peers, and then also your potential customers that you're going to have. This is where you're going to glean really great and valuable insights in order to make sure that your focus is there, you know that how to best support them. And then also lastly, you are obviously, when you grow your network, you're growing both personally and professionally. And then lastly, Harry, I think the one big thing is that it's all about execution, 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 but then you also have to have a resilience factor behind that. Because when you execute, you can say, all right, everything is going good, but maybe you didn't think that it's going to go well all the time. And you have to be resilient in being also able to make sure that you're consistent in your way. You can think about building a strong foundation, and then you scale up from there. And then that, again, it all comes back to the four that I mentioned, but also making sure that even if you have some setbacks, you're resilient in making sure that you can keep plugging away and moving forward.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.